in a world that just feels like it's speeding up all the time, right? With all the notifications, the demands, it's so easy to feel a bit lost, like you're always chasing something, maybe, or looking for, I don't know, a bit more clarity, purpose, maybe just something solid to hold on to. What if the answer wasn't some like new tech or life hack, but wisdom that's centuries old? Today, we're doing a deep dive into Stoicism. We're pulling key insights from a really great source, Mastering Stoicism, 10 Decisions for a Transformed Life. Our mission, really, is to give you a shortcut, to help you understand this philosophy and why, honestly, it feels so relevant, like right now.
It really is. And Stoicism, it's not just some dusty old philosophy class topic. It's alive. Its roots go back to these incredible thinkers, Seneca, even the Roman emperor, Marcus Aurelius. And at its heart, it's all about building resilience. Real resilience, plus self-control and thinking rationally. These aren't just abstract ideas, they're super practical principles. They give you a framework, a powerful one, for navigating, life's challenges with grace, keeping your cool no matter what comes your way. It's really actionable stuff.
Yeah, and what's cool about this deep dive is we're looking at specific Stoic decisions. Not just theories, but actual choices you can make. Choices that can genuinely, reshape your life, whether you're looking for better mental well-being or stronger relationships, maybe personal growth. These are timeless strategies, really, for a more fulfilling life.
Yeah.
So let's get into these ideas.
Okay, so to really start transforming things, the Stoics say we need to begin with something fundamental, embracing the present moment. It sounds so simple, doesn't it? But how often are we actually here, not lost in regrets or worrying about what's next? We miss so much of the now.
That's exactly it. And the Stoic view of being present is tied to understanding what you actually possess, which is this moment. It means really engaging with what's right in front of you, appreciating the simple things in your day. And when you actively practice gratitude for what you have right now, it naturally shifts your mindset, makes it more positive. The Stoics even practiced memento mori, reflecting on death. Sounds dark, maybe.
Yeah, a little bit. But it wasn't about being morbid. It was to highlight how precious and fleeting the present really is. Simple things help ground you, like deep breathing, a few moments of quiet meditation, or just pausing to really look around you. When you do that, life just feels richer, more meaningful. You can face each day with, a more open heart and real appreciation.
Okay, so once we're grounded in the present, the Stoics then say, channel your energy effectively.
Yeah.
Control what you can control. This is that dichotomy of control thing. It sounds like a core idea.
Oh, absolutely. It's a cornerstone.
But how does that work practically when, stuff outside our control feels so huge sometimes?
It's incredibly liberating when you start to internalize it. Think about it like this. You can absolutely control how you react if someone criticizes you.
Okay.
But you can't control their opinion of you.
Right.
Or what they think.
Right. No.
Or you can put in maximum effort on a work project, your choice, your proheresis, as they called it, but you can't fully dictate the outcome.
Makes sense.
So the Stoics teach that by consciously letting go of those external things, other people's views, unexpected events, you free yourself from so much stress, so much anxiety. It's not about being passive or apathetic. It's about focusing your mental energy where it counts. Your judgments, your actions, your responses. That clarity helps you respond thoughtfully, not just react. And that builds real resilience, real confidence.
Okay, this next one, the technique sounds maybe a bit weird at first. Practice negative visualization. Imagining bad things happening, doesn't that just make you more anxious? How does that work?
Yeah, I get that. It's a really common first reaction, but the idea is to deliberately, just for a moment, imagine losing things you cherish. Maybe loved ones, your health, even just daily comforts you take for granted.
Okay. Why though?
Well, the genius of it, as you hinted, is why it works. By thinking about potentially losing something, you suddenly appreciate it so much more now. It boosts gratitude. Makes you more present, more mindful of what you actually have.
I see. So it's not about dwelling on the negative.
Exactly. And what's fascinating is it actually reduces anxiety about the future because you've mentally kind of rehearsed facing challenges. That mental prep builds this calm, this ataraxia or tranquility. Instead of dreading what might happen, you appreciate today more. Leads to a more balanced life, really.
That makes a lot more sense when you put it like that. Mental preparation, not just fear. And speaking of being prepared, that takes us straight to the next point, cultivating resilience. That inner strength, it's just essential, isn't it? For getting through life's, well, inevitable bumps and setbacks. It lets us bounce back, maybe even stronger.
Right. And what's really key in the Stoic view is that building that mental toughness isn't about trying to avoid difficulty. It can't be avoided. It's about how you interpret it, how you respond. Recognizing that external events, they can't actually harm your inner self, your inner citadel, as they sometimes called it.
So it's an internal game.
Very much so. Now, practical strategies help, of course. Setting goals, self-care, having a support network, all good. But the Stoic focus is on strengthening your inner values. Realizing your peace doesn't depend on things going perfectly outside. They encourage seeing obstacles as, well, opportunities, chances to grow, learn lessons, strengthen your character.
Are there examples of this kind of resilience?
Oh, absolutely. Think about Nelson Mandela. 27 years in prison, comes out and helps unite a nation. Incredible. Or Helen Keller. Deaf and blind, yet becomes this hugely influential writer and activist. Their stories and the Stoic mindset show us we can face challenges with more confidence. We can learn and get stronger.
That's really powerful. And this idea of things changing, of facing challenges, it connects to the next principle, accepting impermanence. The Stoics understood that everything changes, joys, sorrows, life itself. It's all temporary. But doesn't that feel a bit sad or even like nihilistic? If nothing lasts, what's the point? How do you find peace in that?
That's a really important question, and it does touch on a common misunderstanding. The Stoics would actually say that accepting this transient nature of things, that's precisely what leads to deep inner peace. Because you stop fighting reality, you learn to embrace change instead of resisting it, which is, well, futile.
So it's not detachment, like not caring.
Not in a cold way, no. It's about cherishing the moments because they're fleeting, but without desperately clinging to them. This mindset, you could link it to amorphity, loving your fate, whatever it brings. It encourages you to live fully now, appreciate the beauty, knowing it won't last forever.
Like the seasons changing.
Exactly like the seasons. A perfect example. They remind us to act, to enjoy things while we can, or think about relationships. Knowing they aren't permanent might inspire you to express love, gratitude more openly right now. Accepting impermanence actually empowers you to make the most of each moment. It fosters this deep appreciation, this urgent gratitude, not despair.
Urgent gratitude. I like that. That really reframes it. And guiding all of this, really at the core of Stoicism, is the belief that virtue is the highest good. But virtue, that word can sound kind of old-fashioned, maybe even strict or puritanical to some people today.
Right.
What about joy, pleasure? Where do they fit in?
Another great point. And yeah, the Stoics definitely weren't anti-pleasure ascetics. Not at all. Rather, they believed true happiness, true flourishing, what they called eudaimonia, comes from living a life aligned with virtue. Virtue is your inner compass. And they highlighted 4 key or cardinal virtues.
Okay, what are they?
First is wisdom. Practical wisdom, making informed decisions, seeking knowledge that helps you live well. Second, courage. Facing challenges, yes, but also standing up for what's right, even when it's tough.
Right.
Third is justice, treating others fairly, with kindness, acting rightly in your community. And finally, temperance, which means moderation, balance, finding equilibrium in your desires and actions.
Wisdom, courage, justice, temperance.
Exactly. When your actions line up with these, you build a life of integrity, purpose, and pleasure. For the Stoics, pleasure is often a welcome byproduct of living virtuously. It's not the goal itself. The goal is that meaningful, fulfilling existence based on character.
Okay, that makes sense. It's about the source of the happiness. And there's something very relevant to today, limiting distractions. In our world, with phones buzzing, endless feeds, this feels incredibly important. Obviously, it helps focus, productivity. But is there a deeper Stoic reason behind this beyond just getting more done?
Oh, absolutely. There's a much deeper layer. For the Stoics, limiting distractions wasn't just about efficiency. It was about protecting your inner peace, your ability to think clearly, rationally, your tranquility. So yeah, it starts with identifying and then eliminating things that just waste your time and mental energy.
Like mindless scrolling or binge watching.
Could be, yeah. Or even just, unproductive gossip or chatter. It's about consciously choosing where you put your attention, making sure it aligns with your values.
Practical tips help, I guess.
Sure. Things like setting work hours, maybe trying the Pomodoro technique, focused bursts of work, creating a dedicated workspace. Those things help concentration. Yeah. But the deeper Stoic idea is simplifying your life. Decluttering physically, yes, but also mentally. This fosters what they called apathy of freedom from being disturbed by irrational passions or external noise. It allows for deeper focus, more creativity, better well-being overall, lets you engage more fully with what truly matters to you, relationships, passions, without all the mental clutter.
That connection to inner peace, to apathy, that really adds another dimension.
Yeah.
And our final Stoic decision for this deep dive. It's an ongoing practice. Reflect daily. This seems like a really powerful tool for self-awareness, for growth.
It really is, and it doesn't have to be complicated or take hours. It just means setting aside a little time each day, maybe evening, maybe morning, just a few minutes to look back, evaluate your thoughts, your actions, your emotions from the day.
Like keeping a journal.
Journaling is a fantastic tool for this, yeah. Gives you a space to process things, assess yourself honestly. The benefits are huge. Better decision-making over time. More emotional resilience because you understand your reactions better. A stronger sense of purpose.
What sort of things would you reflect on?
You could use simple prompts like, what did I learn today? Or how did I handle that challenge? Even just, what am I grateful for right now? Regularly asking these questions helps you see if your actions are actually aligning with your values, with these Stoic principles we've discussed. It's how you integrate it all, how you make it real day by day.
Wow, what a tour through these ideas. We've covered so much. Embracing the present, controlling what you can, that surprising negative visualization, building resilience, accepting impermanence, focusing on virtue, limiting distractions, and that crucial daily reflection. These aren't just like philosophical curiosities, are they? They feel so practical. Real strategies for handling life, with a bit more grace and purpose, especially now.
Absolutely. They're incredibly practical. And my real encouragement to you listening is to try them. Don't feel you have to do everything at once. Pick one. Maybe start with focusing on the present or reflecting for 5 minutes tonight. Just implement one of these teachings in your daily life and we'll see what happens. Observe the changes. These aren't just theories on a page. They're actionable paths to a more fulfilling and meaningful life. Genuinely. One choice at a time.
So if it's true, as the Stoics believed, that real freedom, real peace comes from within, here's something to think about. What's one small intentional choice you can make today, right now, that embodies one of these principles we've talked about? What step can you take on your own journey of deep understanding and growth?